Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to the Beekeeper's Carpenter at the Right Hand LLP. This is my Hope Valkyrie, and it's in my own vegetable garden, which is why we have the really tall fence, because the deer like my garden just as much as I do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get it ready to receive either a swarm that's caught wild or one that a very good friend of mine might have for me. I'm going to first ant cant the stand, then I'm going to rebalance, remagnetic north it, and re-level it. And I'll show you how to do all of those things. We're going to fight the ants from the ground up, which will help the bees to be happier, and anything that makes it easier on the bees is easier on the beekeeper. All right, I've removed the Valkyrie from its stand, and this is basically what the insulation looks like. I'm going to use ant cant, and I'm going to use an HVAC aluminum foil tape to encase around the legs so that we can spray the ant cant. Since I have to hold the legs of my stand up at a slight angle in order to do that, and I also want to clean them off just a little bit, that's why we've taken the Valkyrie out. It would be impossible to do that with the Valkyrie in. So let's go ahead and proceed. I've used just simply a dry cloth towel, shop towel. I've gone around the four legs, dusted them off, looked for any kind of nests or spiders, webs or something, just making sure that all of the surfaces are clean to the touch and dry to the touch as well. This wonderful HVAC tape has a great little sticky side, which should make it really simple to cut and fit, because you want to make sure that the tape goes on the inside of the legs as well. All right, I'm going to finish up this last leg and show you how. Word to the wise, do not take off the backing before you apply the tape. And I can hear all the HVAC guys going, well, duh. You want to remove this white backing as you go. Again, hit it with an old shop cloth. This Valkyrie stand here is on its third summer. So it's been out here for quite a while in the rain, the sleet, and the snow, and the dark of night. And as you can see, because of my husband's excellent work, I stained this with some homemade black walnut stain, and then I used a simple deck and fence sealer, a clear one, made by Timberland Products. And it seems to be standing up to the Central Oregon weather mayhem pretty well. You want to keep the tape as flat as possible, because you don't want to give the little creatures anything to grab onto. I use my cloth to smooth it down, make sure all the creases are right and tight, and continue on with the next one. Not going that far off the dirt, but then again I'm not putting the tape in the dirt, because when you water your garden, in my case, there's going to be splash off, and you don't want to let it get hit with a whole bunch of water, because all you're doing is washing off the wonderful chemical that's helping to keep the ants away. Those are my grandchildren that you're hearing. Sounds like there's mayhem in the nursery. I'll be right back. Okay, my Valkyrie stand is all dolled up. Everything looks really good. I'm going to spray my ant cant just on the silver part, but I'm going to go far away from my Valkyrie, from the actual hive body, because we've got a little bit of a breeze here. I don't want to risk any of this getting on the hive. I'm a little paranoid that way. Now the directions say not to spray it at greater than a 30-degree angle, like I know where that's at. So and again, I'm just putting the barest of a mist because the directions do not specify to make it soaking wet or to apply a large amount 3 to 5 inches away, basically. Whoops, I'm spilling. Okay, this hive stand is level and magnetic north, which is something you want to do while it's empty, and don't put the Valkyrie hive in it. It's just too heavy to do it otherwise. You may have to do some final adjustments once the hive is inside the stand, but right now we're good to go.